Hey, Mike here with Samson Strap, doing a quick little demo of how the strap is used. So just a little bit about the strap. First things first, it is 5 feet long, 9 inches wide, 4 handles on each side, and here's the way that it works. For your 2-person lift, so this is a smaller individual, the strap just goes right under the hips. I'll show you how to put that on in just a second. And the lift occurs from here. You can grab whichever handle is best for the lifter. Couple of points of reference. So I'm 5'11" and a half and 186 pounds, and these handles go above the tops of my shoulders. Even if I were wider by 6 or 7 inches on each side, you can still see that this goes to the bottom, the bottom of my armpit there. So what that means is everything about the Samson strap has been designed to help improve good lifting. So real quick, what does good lifting look like? Good lifting looks like my shoulders are directly above my hips. So as long as my shoulders are above my hips when I move up and down, I don't have any back strain. What happens is you get back strain when you lean forward, so that means something that's far away from you, or when you go too deep, because you'll notice right about here, my butt starts to go back and my shoulders are forward, and now I have a back strain to try and stand up. So the first thing you'll notice about the Samson strap is how large the handles are. Even the guys that have big hands, huge paws, they can still easily grab the handle. That's huge because they don't have to do it one-handed sideways where they're doing a bended lift or anything like that. Second thing you'll notice is the width of the strap. So the strap is made so that as I squat, it sits right in between my legs and my arms are able to be close to my body. The further out they are, the more that I come forward. So if I have to be out here to lift, you'll notice it's a lot harder to keep my shoulders in line with above my hips. So that's the second thing, is the width of the strap. And the third thing is, as I lift, it's just a short squat to get down to that top handle. And then as I lift, I'm able to just lift right up. For your 3, 4-person or plus person lifts, I guess I should say, the second strap goes around the chest. All we're gonna do is put one handle inside the other handle and tighten it up. I'm only 185 pounds, there's some slack. On a bigger person, there might be less of that. But now I have handle in the front and handle in the back. So this strap goes here, the other strap still goes under the hips. You're able to have 4 people, all 8 hands lifting on the device. The biggest deal, the biggest factor in why the Samson strap is the ease of use. There's lots of good lifting devices. 62% of all injuries in fire and EMS happened from lifting something, most of those lifting people. And frequently we have repeat offenders, I say in air quotes. So once you've had a bad back injury, you're likely to have that come up again and again and again. So there are a number of products on the market that will help decrease the likelihood of back injury. The trouble is a lot of them are difficult to use. Clip this here, attach this here, get this size, get this other size for this size patient. There's just so much that becomes a hassle. And as paramedics, firefighters, we just manhandle the person and get them up, wraps up around them, let's just get them up, grab their arms. We just kind of get it done. So the Samson strap is one of those devices that you can't really mess up using. So that's why I waited to show this till last. So the strap just goes next to the patient, kind of however it is, just lay it out next to him. Lift up a leg, even down by the calf, and feed the strap under. You do not have to be all up close to them where you don't want to be. Down low is just fine. Again, lift up the other leg, go down low, and pick it up. Now when I stand up, you'll notice right here that this strap is about 1 inch below my hip pointer. It's right at the bottom of my glute and the top of my hamstring. So if I were to take a rope and tie it between 2 trees and make it tight, you'd sit on it right at that point, the bottom of your butt, the top of your hamstring. That's the natural balance point of the human body, and that's the point that this feeds onto just by picking up the legs. Goes right there. So the Samson strap is highly flexible. I want to show you some creative ways that it can be used. So assume that this is a person here, and one strap goes around the person, under their arms, whatever. The second strap, all you're going to do is feed through the handles on the first strap, like so. Pull it through, and now you have a significantly longer attachment to one person. So if you were to drag someone out in a situation where they were down a hall and you couldn't really get around them, you could wrap this under their arms, and you could hold this second one to drag them. So it's highly flexible. They can be used in combination or individually. 900 pounds plus test rating on all the handles, on each of the handles rather. So really able to do almost anything you need from a lifting, hauling, people moving perspective. Again, Mike Zimmerman with Samson Strap.